Thank you very much. So, as you can see, I'm going to be talking about computers, GPUs, CPUs, TPUs, but let me explain. I'm a computer engineer, a data scientist. In this day and age where there's data everywhere, they say that we're living in a sea of data. I look at it differently. I think we're living more in a great big grass field of data. There's a lot of data around. And just like grass, it's not very useful on its own. I want something more useful, more productive. Maybe some milk or some cheese to come from this data. But to do that, I need to use something like machine learning. Everybody's heard of it. For machine learning, I actually need to use a machine. Most people have computers in their houses, and many of you already know that a computer can have a central processing unit, a CPU. That's like a cow, munching on all the data going around, and it can produce a lot of really good stuff. But you know, it's big data, it's a lot. Many researchers not only use a cow, they use something different called a graphics card. The graphics card is like sheep. It's a lot of little processes that can run in parallel, so they can cover more space with the same energy and time and still produce a lot of good stuff. But what we're talking about now is big data from big companies. Google, Facebook, and they don't need our own little farm. They made their own kind of processor. It's called the TPU, Tensor Processing Unit. You can imagine it as the sheep, like a graphics card, but with a sheepdog. So they're much more structured, much more ordered, and they can process all of the data much quicker and efficiently. In fact, they can do it 3 times as fast. Now, I know that it's not so fancy to talk about different processors, but just like we all know that it's really nice to have cheese and milk, although we don't know how it's made, it's a part of our life. Big data and the way that we process it is a part of our life too, and I hope that now you know a little bit more about the different processors that are available to process this big data. Thank you.